Hi, I'm Delilah, Senior Manager of Latin Department at CWCPA. It's my pleasure to announce that CW has recently launched a new portfolio called ProVirtual, professional services managed virtually for your Hong Kong and mainland China businesses. Today, our team will cover 3 topics under the ProVirtual portfolio: E-Incorporation, online business account, and cloud accounting to set up and manage your Hong Kong company. So let's begin with E-Incorporation. Our E-Incorporation service is powered by the e-registry portal established by the Hong Kong government. If you're considering open a Hong Kong company to run your business, then you definitely need to know that the company registry in Hong Kong has developed a 24-hour portal to facilitate the electronic submission of applicants for incorporation of local companies. In Hong Kong, in order to set up a company and operate a business, you need a certificate of incorporation issued by the company's registry. You also need to apply for a business registration certificate from the Inland Revenue Department. So by submitting an online application through the e-registry platform, you can obtain the certificate of incorporation and business registration simultaneously. So how does it work? Let me outline the general steps of our E-Incorporation service. First, as a licensed company service provider, we have the obligations to conduct a customer due diligence process called KYC, Know Your Client. This is to make sure that we are complying with the anti-money laundering requirements in Hong Kong. After this KYC process, we will then need to identify the natural person to be the director and shareholder for the E-Incorporation purpose. The third step is to confirm all the registration details with you to fill out the digital forms and complete the application via e-registry. After the electronic submission, we can then obtain the digital business registration certificate and the certificate of incorporation. Finally, we will also deliver an e-copy of your company kit, which include the registers of directors, shareholders, secretaries, and significant controller register. Although everything sounds easy, we do have to point out there are some limitations. Number 1, we can only work with cases where the shareholder and director are natural persons. If the shareholder is a corporate shareholder, we still have to incorporate the Hong Kong company in the traditional method, meaning delivering hard copies to the company's registry. Number 2, there are other statutory records of the Hong Kong company, such as the Articles of Association and the first board written resolution, that must be kept in hard copies with us. So even though your company can be set up digitally, we need to follow up with you on these physical records afterwards. And considering these processes and limitations, I would like to highlight that there are 2 benefits of using our E-Incorporation service. One is that your company can be incorporated within 24 hours after the submission of the application via e-registry. The turnaround time is faster compared to the traditional way of incorporating a Hong Kong company, which takes around 2 weeks to receive everything. Another aspect is that by entrusting CW team to set up your company using the e-registry, you can sit back and relax without having to learn how the e-registry works. Many startups intend to incorporate a Hong Kong company by themselves using this e-registry platform. In fact, they ended up spending more time figuring out how it works and trying to understand many professional terms without any professional advice. So please work with us and we will do everything for you. Our professional team has the knowledge and experience to help you make the correct decisions. Now, after setting up the Hong Kong company, the next step is to open a bank account. Many of you heard that opening a bank account in Hong Kong nowadays is not that straightforward. Most of the time, the traditional banks request that the director to be present physically in Hong Kong to attend the bank interview. In the past 2 years, traveling has been really tough for all of us. Luckily, the pandemic has accelerated the development of digitalization and the fintech industry in Hong Kong. And this is why we want to present you our next topic, setting up an online business account using Airwallex. First of all, what is Airwallex? Airwallex is an Australian startup company founded in 2015. It is a global payment platform regulated to handle clients' funds built on top of traditional banks such as DBS, Barclays, Standard Chartered Bank, etc. It's now valued at $5.5 billion with over 1,000 employees across 12 global offices, and there are over 130 countries and regions can be covered by Airwallex payments. Right now, Airwallex is licensed in Hong Kong, United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada. In Hong Kong, Airwallex holds a customs and excise department as a money service operator. So here's a flowchart showing you how you can use Airwallex platform to collect, manage, and make payments locally and internationally. You can set up a global accounts in different jurisdictions and accept payments from your clients online. It also allows payment links in invoices, emails, or SMS to your customers. You can then easily manage all your funds in different currencies using one single platform and access market-leading FX rates. If you wish to make payments, Airwallex offers faster and cheaper domestic and international payment transfers. They can issue Visa cards to your team with preset spending limits. So you can capture and manage employee expenses in the Airwallex platform easily. There are many benefits of using Airwallex. Our CW teams believe that these are noteworthy. You can make payments in 26 currencies into over 130 countries and regions. You can set up local bank account details to invoice international clients like a local and collect up to 11 currencies. There is no need to visit any physical branch to open the account, and there is no paperwork involved. You can issue multi-currency virtual cards online for free and start transacting in over 140 currencies. For those of you who spend a lot of time monitoring and approving marketing expenses of your employees, you can set flexible card limits to make sure your team is on budget. Lastly, Airwallex can be connected with the cloud accounting platform Xero, and the transactions can flow securely into Xero platform at each hour, which means if you use Xero Cloud Accounting, you do not have to do bank reconciliation manually. The two platforms can speak to each other automatically. Later, my colleague Victor will talk about the other benefits of using Xero Cloud Accounting platform. And now I will pass the presentation back to David, who will show you a 4-minute demonstration video of how the Airwallex platform operates. That's all from my side. Thank you for listening.